Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're doing our weekly tarot card reading for the week of March 29th through April 4th, 2026. And this is for everybody, the whole collective. So let's see what's going on for everyone for this upcoming week. I do want to thank all my subscribers. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being part of the channel and supporting me through this channel. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much for that. And if you are not yet a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so that you will get future videos I put out, because I do regular tarot readings, but I also do some special ones when I feel called by spirit to do so. So definitely hit that subscribe button, and please hit the like button as well, because when you hit the like button, YouTube will send the video out to more people. The more likes you get, the more they send it out to more people, and that helps the channel to grow. But it also, more importantly, helps people to get the information and knowledge in the reading that they need to hear. So please hit that like button and take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because it might all resonate with you. It might not, because there'll be a lot of different people watching this with different circumstances and situations. So it might all resonate with you. It might not. All right, so let's go ahead and see. And I do want to wish everybody a happy April and happy Aries season. And if you have a birthday in April, happy birthday. I am so excited about Aries season. It's like one of my favorite seasons. One of my favorite zodiac signs. I don't have any Aries in my chart, but I like it because it's like it's the beginning of the zodiac calendar, so it's really the beginning of the new year. It's the actual, new year, and that's really cool. But also I like it because it's like, Pisces season and Aquarius are kind of like, you're focusing on your inner work, pondering things. It's very like in your, like spirituality, figuring things out. And then it's like when Aries season comes, it's a push to move forward and take action on the things that you've been thinking and pondering about for the last couple months. But it's like this whole new beginning, fresh energy with Aries. So I'm excited about that. So I just want to, and I also want to let the astrological report for Aries will be coming out, the update here soon. I usually try to do that like on the first of the month, have that come out. And of course, the April readings will be coming out next week for everybody, the collective as well as the elements. So let's see what's going on. Okay, I always like to give it a good shuffle here. So what is the energy for the collective for the week of March 29th through April 4th, 2026? What is the energy for the collective? All right, let's see what's going on. All right, so we've got the Four of Cups. We got the Sun. Ooh, I like that. We've got the Eight of Swords. We got the Two of Swords. We've got the, hold on, let me move the microphone. Try to move. I have a cloth here on the table that's got all the cards, so I've got to move things around so they fit. All right, we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So, as a collective coming into the week of March 29th, it's like we're definitely been dealing with some mental anguish, is what I'm hearing. But it's like we're stuck in our heads a lot. And it's like we're feeling stuck. We're feeling kind of fearful to make a move or do anything. So, we've been feeling like we've been standing still because we've been like stuck in this mental prison within our head. So, if you look at this card, she is bound, but the bounds are very loose, right? She could easily wiggle out of them. And she's surrounded by swords, but they don't surround her totally. So she's stuck and she's like, being held there, but it's all in her head. If she really wanted to escape, she could. But she's not, because it's a mental prison. Like she's got herself contained mentally. And I'm feeling, okay, I'm hearing that and I feel it too, there's like a lot of fear. It's like we've been dealing with a lot of fear and it's causing us to want to stay stuck. And it's like keeping us in this mental prison. It's like like we're stuck mentally. But it's fear driven is what I keep hearing. It's because we're afraid of something, and that's keeping us stuck. Now this is in the past, energy. So that's already we've already been dealing with that. And I mean, I have a lot of air in my chart, and air signs are notorious for being stuck in our head. So I have to really be careful with this kind of stuff because I can do that to myself. Like I can, and then I've gotten better as, time has gone on. I've kind of calmed down with it, but yeah, I have to watch because, you can really get stuck in your head overthinking, thinking things to death, and it's just like you're stuck. You feel stuck, but it's mental. It's all in your head because you're not really stuck. That's the key point of the card is you're not really stuck, but you feel stuck in your mind. So coming into the current energy, it's like the universe is trying to give us something because you can see the universe right here, this little hand in a cloud, and there's the cup. And it's like, hey, I'm trying to give you this opportunity. I'm trying to give you this offer. But you can see he doesn't see the cup in front of him. He's focused on these ones down here. So it's like currently we're feeling, we're distracted. It's like the universe is trying to give us something, an opportunity, an offer, but we're focused on other things. We don't see it. And I think the reason why we're focused on other things is because in the past we've been dealing with feeling stuck mentally. So the mental prison's kind of keeping us from seeing this universal cup, see? So we're kind of like, we don't see it because we're stuck in our head and we're being distracted because of being stuck in our head. But the good news is the situation's going to improve because we've got the sun card here. So it's like things are going to get better and things are going to improve with this situation. Now, I don't know why you're stuck in your head. Like, I don't see that in the cards, but it's like you are going to you're going to come out of that mental prison and that stuck energy, and things are going to move forward. So there's definitely like things are going to work out for you in the situation, even though you don't see it right now. But it's like what I'm hearing is you're getting out of this now. It's like you're starting to get out of this mental prison now, and things are going to like start moving forward, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. But you also the universe is telling you to wait. And I'm going to do some clarifiers for this, but it's like telling you to wait, and not to rush into anything, like stop and wait, because it's like this sun is coming in, but this is the current energy, including the sun card. So it's like it's happening right now, but it's like the sun hasn't fully come in yet. Like I feel like it's starting to come in right now for you, but it hasn't fully come in. So let's do two clarifiers for that Two of Swords. So why is the Two of Swords here for the collective for March 29th through April 4th? Two clarifiers, please, for the Two of Swords, universe. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. So the reason why the Two of Swords is here, I got two clarifiers, which is interesting. So basically, there's something going on that you might not know about. It's like somebody that's in your energy or in your circle or somebody that you're dealing with. It's like they're being kind of sneaky and they're causing problems behind the scenes. And that's part of what's going on with the whole not seeing the cup. Like they could be the distraction. They could be why you're kind of feeling stuck in this mental prison. Or maybe this person is doing these things and it's like you feel stuck because you don't know how to handle it or to move forward. Because if you see this card, and I don't know in the camera if you can see it real well, but right here you've got these people, and he's got this man here has his hand in his hands up to his face and they're distraught. And it's like this person's been um kind of like doing stuff behind the scenes to like, hurt you in a way, like being sneaky. Because you see, he's got all the swords and they drop their swords. So he's like, doing stuff to kind of one up on them, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense when you understand what I mean by that. So it's kind of like you need to stop because things need to be dealt with this person. So it's like the sun's coming in, but it's like the universe is telling us to kind of hold and wait a little bit to let things be taken care of with this person because it's happening. Here's the other clarifier. It's happening in divine timing. Like this person's going to get their karma is what I'm hearing. Like things are going to turn on them and things are going to, work out in your favor. But it's like karma's coming in for this person for their behavior. So it's kind of like, the universe is like, it's in divine timing that this is happening, but that's why they want you to wait a little bit. And it's like, that's also why the sun's coming in increments because this needs to be dealt with this person before the sun can, really come in. Yes, I'm definitely feeling like this person is part of the reason why you've been in the mental prison and feeling stuck. Maybe like you knew, yeah, I keep feeling like you knew what was going on or what they were doing or that they were doing this stuff behind your back, but like either you didn't know how to handle it or you were afraid. Because remember, I said in the beginning, I felt a lot of fear with that card, and it was really fear that was keeping us stuck. And I feel like it's fear that's keeping you stuck from doing anything about this person or taking action or something. And it's like the universe is trying to bring that sun in and bring that offer into you, to how to handle this, but the fear was keeping you from seeing it. Okay. And so you've got your spirit team here that's like, okay, enough of this nonsense, right? We're done with this. We're going to help this person out. We're going to help the collective out and we're going to get things moving forward. So I feel like your spirit team is definitely behind you on this, like helping this person to get their karma, but helping to bring the sun in and helping you to get out of that mentally stuck place so that you can take action and do what you need to do. And I'm hearing, remember what I said earlier in the video about Aries? One of the things I liked about Aries season was that, it's like you're moving forward. It's like this big, push to take action. Well, I'm hearing that in Aries season, during the Aries season is when things are going to really start moving forward for you with the sun coming in and this getting resolved. It's like it's going to start really to move forward. All right. And then the good thing is you do have the angels, archangels, your spirit team guiding you, and it is in divine timing. So it's like meant to happen at this time for a reason. And in the near future, it's like in the near future, it's like you're going to have kindness for yourself. So this is a near future card. So this hasn't happened yet. And this card can have multiple meanings to it. And it kind of depends, what cards are around it, which kind of determines what meaning you're. But I also am very intuitive. So it's kind of like I hear and see things. I guess the best way to describe it is if you've seen the new Dune movies, Paul Atreides, how he sees things, like he has these visions that are like snippets. And then he hears things, he hears voices, he hears things, but he also sees that's what I get during the readings. Well, I get it, outside of readings too, but that's what I get during the readings. It's like I see snippets of things and then I hear things. And then it's like that helps intuitively guide me to like help read the cards because every tarot card reader is a little different with how they do it. But that's how I do it. And it's like it helps guide me. So yes, every card has a meaning, but it depends on what cards around it. But also a lot of it's the hits I'm getting that way that help me through the readings to help bring you good information. So in this situation for this reading, this card is meaning kindness to yourself. So I feel like this person that you were dealing with, it's like they really kind of rung you through the ringer with your self-esteem. It's like they had a way of making you feel small and making you feel low, like they were critical and they put you down a lot. And it's like your self-esteem took a big hit in being around the energy of this person. And they were like, low energy. And it's like they like low vibrational energy. And I'm hearing that they were feeding off your energy. So you're probably a higher vibrational individual than they are. And it's like they were like pulling from your energy stores. And that's why you felt so kind of depleted when you were around them, because they were pulling your energy from you energetically. It's like it was giving them a hit of they were getting energetic hits from you. And it's like, and then, and it's like they brought you down because like the self-esteem, it's like they really made you doubt your worth, doubt your abilities. Like they really kind of messed with your head that way. And that's why you were in this mental prison, because it's like, they really messed with you mentally like that. But in the near future, you're getting out of that. It's like you're starting to understand your worth, and you're starting to like your self-esteem is coming back to where it should be, and you're starting to recover from what this person put you through, and you're realizing that what they were saying about you or how they were making you feel was all nonsense. And it's not true, because they were putting you down to make themselves feel better, because what they were doing to you was an extension of how they feel about themselves. So it's like a projection of how they feel about themselves. So they were like keeping you small and putting you down because it made them feel better about themselves. Instead of working on themselves and doing the inner work, they were projecting it onto you. But it's like, it's the divine saying that, the divine has unconditional love for us, and they do not want to see you put in that position. They don't want to see you be treated that way. And it's like they're helping you to recover. The divine's helping you to recover and like, get back in touch with yourself, is what I'm hearing. Like, come to a better understanding again of your worth and who you are, and that you don't need to put up with being treated that way. That what they were projecting onto you isn't who you really are. You're better than that, and you've got worth, and you have high self-worth, and you have all these positive attributes. But it's like loving yourself. It's like in the near future you're going to start being kind to yourself in your mind, and those thoughts that you've been plaguing you about, that they were like putting in your head, are going to go away. And it's like yeah, it's going to go away, and it's like you're going to start being kind to yourself. So what they're stressing to me to tell you is to take care of yourself. Like, do things that you enjoy, whether it's like listening to music, watching movies, if that's relaxing to you, meditating. Like, spend time being kind to yourself. Take a nap. I'm hearing take a nap if you need a nap. Don't push yourself like super hard. Like, give yourself time to enjoy yourself and to be kind to yourself. Also, they're saying like kind health wise. So be kind to your body. It's kind of like that whole the try of mind, body, spirit. Be kind to yourself in all those areas, and you're going to recover. And the divine is saying also, I'm hearing, if you need help with this, like if you're feeling overwhelmed by this, they're saying to reach out to them, because your spirit team's always there, right? They're always there to guide us and help us, but we just don't aren't consciously always aware of it. So it's like they want you to reach out to them if you need help with that. If you're feeling kind of overwhelmed and you're having a bad day, they're saying to like reach out to them, because they're going to help you be kind to yourself. And it's like they're going to help you recover from what happened in the past. But the good news is I've got these two cards coming up I'm going to show you, that are vice cards that show what's coming. So this is in the near future. You're going to be kind, you're going to be kind to yourself. You're not quite starting that yet, but it's coming. And it's part of the process of healing from this, right? And they're saying it's part of the process of this change with the sun coming in. It's like, okay, they're saying as the sun comes in, the sun card comes in and things change for the better, it's like it's going to correlate with your healing. So the more you heal, the more that sun's going to come in. Because the more you heal and you get those thoughts out of your head, and you recover that way from the mental prison, it's like this cloud's going to be lifted. I'm like seeing a cloud lifting, and I'm seeing the sun rays of sun coming through, And it's like it's going to help you to recover from it, but it's going to raise your vibration. And as you raise your vibration and frequency, you're going to be able to manifest the sun more and more into your life. So it's like a process, is what they're saying. There's a correlation there. Um, but this is exciting too for the advice is you've got the Fool here. So you're starting a new cycle. You're putting all this stuff behind you, like this person and all that, and like the mental stuff you were going through. You're putting all that behind you, like that whole experience, and you're starting a new cycle. And it's like you're kind of like letting it's like I'm hearing like letting the wind take you. So wherever you feel drawn to go, you're just kind of going with the flow of energy. Like, if you see him on this cliff, he doesn't have a care in the world, even though he's getting ready to jump off the cliff, walk off. He's kind of like, yeah, I'm just going to take off on this new journey and whatever happens, happens. And that's kind of how your energy is going to be. You're like, I'm starting this new cycle and I'm just going to roll with it, right? Just flow. And you're also going to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy. So you're going to get out of all of this stuff and you're going to become sovereign and independent on your own. And you're going to have a lot of peace. Because if you look at that card, I know it's hard to see in the camera, but she has a very peaceful look on her face. She's in her garden with her bird and she's just got her pentacles around her and she's got these pretty plants around her. But there's this feeling of peace. So when you were around this person, it's like, their energy, it's like whatever they were doing, it wasn't giving you peace. You didn't have peace when you were in the mental prison, in that mindset. There was no peace there. But now it's like you're going to be sovereign and independent out of that situation as the sun comes in more and more and as you heal more and more, and you're going to have, peace in your life again. And joy, your peace and joy. So that's kind of, it looks like there's a big transition going on here for us as a collective. And like we're moving out of that feeling stuck and we've got some really good things coming in. I'm excited about this, coming in for us, that's really good energy. And I'm also excited about, of course, the divine helping us. And I'm also excited about being kind to yourself because I'm hearing like, you haven't been kind to yourself either for a long time or a lot of times in your life it's like you weren't taking the time to be kind to yourself because you were like worried about other people or taking care of other people all the time. And it's like now it's time to shift that focus, shift it onto yourself. So that's what I have for us as a collective for this week coming up. So I hope you enjoyed the reading and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.